Hi, this is Nishan Bhalotia and welcome to this workout.
This is for people who are either on the wheelchair or even those whose movement are restricted and they can do the entire exercise sitting on a chair. So let's start with the warm-up. First will be the joint mobility. So let's start with our neck. So we make it up and down, slow movements. Look at the ceiling and slowly look at the ground and your stomach. Do this about 5 times. Very slow movements. Once you complete 5 times, then we have neck movement sideways. Look to your left, then to your right. Again, slow movements. Three, two, and 1. So once we are done with our neck, we come to our shoulders. So a little bit of shoulder rotation. Again 5 times on one side and 5 times on the reverse. Then we can do a little bit of clapping. Again, this is a shoulder movement. You can do it about 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Next we come to our elbows. So we can keep our hands rested on the handles, on the armrest of the wheelchair, and we can flex and release our elbow for 10 of these, 5, 6. If you can even make it straight and do 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now with our wrists, so we can either do it keeping it in front, 10 rotations on one side, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or we can even keep it resting on the armrest and do the rotations. Now on the reverse side, 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
So we have done with our neck, our shoulders, our elbows and our wrists. So now the next is the spine. So now hold the left handle, the left armrest with your right hand and put your left hand behind and try to look above your shoulders behind. So this will give a twist to your spine. Now the other side. Do this 3 to 5 times each side. Very good. Now side bending. So rest your left arm on the armrest and extend your right arm, and then above your head bend and try to touch the wall on the left hand side with your right arm. The other side. This is also your spine bending, side bending. Do this 3 times on each side. Slow movements. Go as far as you can, don't overexert yourself. If you have any difficulties in doing it, please don't do and skip the exercise. Right. So we are done with the joint movements of the upper body. Now coming to the middle body and the lower body. So let's try and rotate some hip sitting on the chair. We make some slow rotations of the hip. 1, lower side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now let's do some more hip movements. Try to, if you can, lift your leg one at a time and try to bring it towards your chest as much as you can. Okay, on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Very good. So now the knee, the mobility for the knee. So you lift and straighten your leg and then bend again, and then the other leg. Again, this we do about 10 times on each leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So now that the knees are done, we move down towards the ankle. First, let's do up and down. You can just do up and down with the ankle. Flex towards your body and then flex outside your body, or towards the wall in front of you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, these are 10 movements. 6, 7. You can even keep it down if you find it difficult. Keep it in the air. 11, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now ankle rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow movements. 5, 6. Then on each side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, you can keep it wherever you feel comfortable. 9, 10. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we stretch our fingers of our hands as well as of our legs together and try to open it up. Again, this will be like 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your fingers in the palms as well as on your feet, your toes. 8, 9, 10. Very good. So we are done with the joint mobility. Now we'll move on to some strength training exercises. Now ideally the strength training is done with these kind of dumbbells, but then even if you don't have these, you can use water bottles for using them instead of dumbbells. Now depending on the capacity, you can choose the size of the bottle. It can be a 1 liter bottle or maybe a half liter bottle, depending absolutely on your capacity, and never overexert yourself. I will be doing with these bottles. You can choose the size of your bottle, the one in which you are most comfortable. So let's start off with the biceps. So you have to just put your hands by the side holding the bottles, and without moving any other body part, just bend your elbows and bring the bottles closer to your shoulder. This way we will be working on our biceps, that is the muscle between the elbow and the shoulder on the front side. So we will do 10 repetitions for this. 4, make very slow movements. 5, if we make very fast movements we can get injured over here. 6, 7, keep going, very good. 8, focus, keep your minds focused on the biceps. 9, and last one, 10. After this you rest for a while. Now if you feel that this is too easy for you, you can increase the weight by adding some solids in the bottle, or if you feel it is too difficult for you, you can go on to a smaller bottle, and even if that is difficult for you, you can just do freehand as a beginning. And when you feel that you are becoming stronger, or your fitness is improving, you can slowly increase the weight, right? So after doing this for 10 repetitions, take a rest for about 30 to 45 seconds, and then we move on to the next exercise, the exercise for our triceps. So here we extend our arm slightly above the shoulder level. This is the shoulder level, we don't keep it here. We keep it at a, say, a 45-degree angle. And again, without moving any of your other body part, we just bend our elbows and bring the bottle behind our heads. Behind our head. So this will be working on the tricep, that is the muscle on the rear side between the elbow and the shoulder. 3, again 10 repetitions. 4, very slow movements. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. So we now change the arm and similarly extend our arm at about 45-degree angle above the shoulder, and then only bend our elbows. 1. If you find this difficult to hold, you can ask someone to give a support on your elbows. That way it will become easy for you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very slow movements again. 8, 9, and 10. So we're done with the biceps, we're done with the triceps. Now again we rest for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. If you feel like this is too tiring, you can rest even for a minute or as much as you feel the need to do so. Do not overexert yourselves and take the rest what your body demands. So next we will move on to our wrists. Since we have done with the bicep, the triceps, now the wrist and the forearm. So we hold the bottle like this. Keep your arm resting on your armrest, one hand at a time, and then you slowly move your wrists up and down. Only your wrist should move and no other body part. Your forearm should not move. Your elbow should not rise above the armrest. It should be touching the armrest. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we do also similarly for the other side. Keep your arm fully on the armrest. Only your wrist is outside your armrest so that it can move up and down. And then you start the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very slow movements again, no need to rush. 5, 6. Feel the pressure on the front forearms. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we are done completely with the arms, the biceps, the triceps, and the forearms. And now we move on to shoulders. So for those who are doing shoulder, this might be heavy for you. You can catch a smaller bottle. So when you're sitting on your wheelchair or the chair, take your arms by the side, and now you have to raise the arm till your shoulder level. 2. The arm should not go behind like this or else you'll injure. The arms can come a little bit front, but not behind your shoulder level, not behind your body. 4. It come a little bit outside, or it can come a little bit on the front side, but not on the back side. I'll show you from the side view. So it should not go like this. It can come like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now again take a rest for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds or even more if your body is demanding that, and keep sipping water in between to keep yourself hydrated. That's a very important part. So now once we have done with the side raises or the lateral raise as it is called, now we go for the front raise. So rest your both your bottles on your thighs, and then you can either lift both at one time if you are strong enough, if you feel the strength enough, or you can lift one at a time. Again up to the shoulder level and not above it. 1. Again very slow movements. 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who can do it together also, you do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Again 10 repetitions. After that take a rest of 30 to 60 seconds. Now again, if you feel it is too heavy, you can keep changing the weight of the bottle. You can reduce the size, or if you feel it is too light for you, you can add some solids inside the bottle like rice or beans or sand, whatever is available in your home, and you can increase the weight and adjust it to your level and your capacity. Next would be for the chest. Here we are not using the bottle, we will be doing free hand. So we come into a prayer position or a namaste position, and you press your palms with each other. Don't let it like a loose namaste, you press and then you take it forward. The pressure should always be there. You should always be pressing your arms, your palms with each other. And in that movement, you take them forward. 3. What you will feel is the pressure on the chest, on the upper part of the chest. You can feel that. 4. Just hold here for a second and then back. 5. Keep pressing the palms. Even in this position, keep them pressing. 6. 7. 8. 9. The entire pressure will come when you press your palms, otherwise you will not feel anything. In the entire movement, the palms should be pressing each other. 9. On last time. 10. Very good. You can now feel a slight pressure on the upper chest. You can release it and shake it. Okay, again after the rest of 30 to 60 seconds or more, now we come for our back. Again, we will not be using any bottle or weights over here, we will be using it freehand. So we extend our arms above our head at a 45-degree angle. We open them and just watch one repetition before following it. So we have to, as if we are pulling something down, as if we are pulling something down. And when we pull it down, close your wrist, close your fist. From the fingertips, you touch the end of your palms, that is as far as you can. Extend your fingers and pull. You can and focus on your back muscle. Squeeze your shoulder blades together when you come down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Hold here for a second and release. 8. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Bring them together. 9. Pull it down. And 10. So keep your spine always straight in this exercise. Your chest out and your stomach in and your spine straight. So after resting for 30 seconds to 60 seconds, then we go for, this was for the upper back, now we go towards the lower back. So for the lower back, we use the bottle if you can. If you feel that it's too heavy for you, you can even do it without the bottle. So this is an important exercise where the posture is very important. So I'll just show you. Keep your bottles hanging in front of you by the side of your thighs or legs. And then you need to bend forward and then come up. Bend forward and come up. I'll show you the side from the side angle for a better understanding. So extend your legs as much as you can and straighten your spine. Don't round it. Straighten your spine. Keep your palms on the thighs. And then without rounding your back, back is always straight, the spine is straight. You take your arms forward and try to touch your shins without rounding your back. Back is straight, the spine is straight, and bring it up. Again, 2. The posture is very important in this or else you can hurt yourself. 3. Let's do this only 5 times. 4. You can feel the pressure in the lower back. 5. If you feel you are comfortable, you can go up to 10. Otherwise, this is a critical exercise and you should build it before doing a lot of repetitions and a lot of sets. Again, I am repeating, the spine should be straight and when you bend, it will still be straight. It will not get rounded like this. Don't bend it like this, otherwise you will not feel a thing and you can hurt yourself. It should be straight. The spine is straight, it is always arched. And then you go down towards your leg, try to touch your shins and then back. Very slow movements. Right? So this is a very, very effective exercise for your lower back. It will give a lot of strength to it, but at the same time it is very critical and the posture should be maintained at all times. So this is the upper body strength training exercise. One day you must be doing your upper body, what we did just now. This is one set. If you feel you can repeat the whole sequence 2 to 3 times, not more than that. And if you feel it quite draining out, then you can start with 1 set and slowly and gradually build up to 2 and then to 3 sets. But definitely not more than 3 sets. So on one day you do the upper body strength training and on the other day you do the lower body strength training. The joint mobility will be done every day before the start of the exercise, what we did today. Then we either go for upper body strength training or lower body strength training. And then we end it with a stretching session. So now we are done with our strength training exercises, and so we will move on to the cool down and the stretching. So stretching we will do whole body. Even if we do only the upper body, we will stretch our entire body, and even if we do the lower body exercise, we will still stretch the entire body. So again we start with the neck. You can, this time it will not be like rotation, it will be just moving to the, when we do up and down movement, we will take it up and hold it for 2 seconds and then bring it down and hold it for 2 to 3 seconds. Take it as much behind as you can and then bring forward as much as you can. There will be just 2 repetitions and then sideways, hold it. Now the other way, hold it. Just 2 repetitions, hold it. Great. So now we come to our forearms. I'll show you the side view. We extend our arms like this and then use the other palm to pull our palms towards our body, keeping our elbows straight. Count for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we point it downwards and then again do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We repeat it with the other arm. Keep it extended, fingers facing upwards, and use the other arm to pull your fingers towards yourself without bending your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we move on to our shoulders and triceps. So we keep the right arm on the left shoulder, and using our left wrist, we push the right arm towards our body and hold it. Count it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with the opposite side, keep your palms on your shoulder, your left palm on your right shoulder. Use your right arm, the wrist of your right arm, to press your left arm towards yourself and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Now extend your right arm above your head, bend it. Use your left arm, keep it over your right elbow, and then pull towards the left slightly. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now do it with the other hand. Take your left hand up, bend it. Now with your right hand taking over the left elbow, pull your left elbow towards the right side. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, like we did in the warm-up, slight twisting of the spine, but this time we will hold the posture. So take your right arm over your left armrest, your left arm behind your chair, and look behind through over your left shoulder and hold this posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the other side, put your left arm on the right armrest, your right arm behind, and then look beyond and twist as far as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now raise your arms, both arms, interlock your fingers and raise them, and slightly bend towards the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you find this difficult to raise both hands and turn, then you can do it with one hand. Rest one hand on your armrest. Take one hand above and then bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, on the other hand, keep your right arm over your right armrest. Take your left arm above and bend towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now we come to the lower body stretch. Stretch our ankles, flex towards ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now flex outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you find difficulty in doing both the legs together, you can do it one leg at a time also. But hold each posture for 5 seconds. So now straighten your legs, your one leg, so your right leg. Now pull your toes towards yourself. I'll show you from the side angle. Pull your toes towards yourself. This is very important. You can and straighten your legs. You can feel the stretch from your calves to your hamstrings, and then try to touch your knees or your shins. And if it is too easy for you, you can even go for the toes. Otherwise, knees or shins is good enough to feel the stretch. Now the other leg. Straighten your leg. Pull your toes towards yourself and then go slightly. Try to touch your knees or your shins or even your toes if it is easy for you. You can feel the stretch in the entire back portion of your leg. Release. Take your leg, right leg, hug it, hold it tight with both your arms and try to pull it towards your body, towards your chest and hold. 1, 2, 3. Press as much as you can. 5, 4, 5. Release. The other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now put your right leg over your left thigh, like in this posture, and then use your right hand. Keep your left hand on the left armrest and with the right hand press your right knee as far as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel the stretch on your hips, the inner side and the outer side of your hips. Now the opposite side, put your left leg on your right knee, on your right thigh. Put your right hand on the right armrest and with the left arm press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Shake your legs, shake your arms. So we have done with the entire body stretching. Now you can just close your eyes and relax for 5 minutes and then you are done for the day. A very good thing would be to do a small meditation at this point, which will entirely calm down your body and your mind. Even a small meditation of 2 to 3 minutes will be very good for you. And after that, you relax with your eyes closed for 5 minutes to entirely cool down your body. And you will be good to go in your daily routine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is beneficial to you. My number is given there. If you feel that you have crossed this level and you want a higher level of exercise routine, you can call me in this number. I will definitely try to help you out. Thank you so much for watching.